There's nothing out there that says, how do humans adopt Salesforce? There are loads of articles. There are loads of people complaining about it. I don't know if you sit inside of any Salesforce forums. I love Reddit the most. But everybody's like, number one problem. And everybody's got some sort of technology application that fixes it. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you already don't like technology, a new application is going to make you like it better, right? So a lot of it comes from drive. A lot of it comes from executives. A lot of it comes from modeled behavior. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I found out when I was doing this research. So after I found 100 pieces of research that said, yes, there's something here, there's a problem here you can solve, I said, great, I'm going to do quantitative research, right? Because who here believes in data-driven decisions? Everybody believes in data-driven decisions, right? There's not emotion in business. We don't sit down and say, show me your emotional dashboard so we can look at our pipeline. That's not how that goes. So I was like, yes, I am definitely doing quantitative research. I love numbers. Numbers will tell the story. Well, guess what, you guys? There is nothing out there that already exists that says, how do you or do you not adopt Salesforce.com? That doesn't exist. So I was like, well, okay, right. How do I write the scale? There's got to be a scale that will be fit for purpose. And they're like, yes. So you have to do research on the scale that'll add 12 years. And I said, I am out. Qualitative research. Here we go. So what did that turn into? I found these 3 theories that I said, these 3, when combined, say, here's what user adoption is. It sits in between these 3 theories. Change management theory, which there are a few, I'm going to give you the insights to. That's where all of your shortcuts are going to come, so you don't have to sit and painfully look at library. Although, nowadays, you guys, very unlike my bachelor's degree, library is all online, so you don't actually have to go anywhere to do the research, which is a little better. The diffusion of innovations theory, which basically says, how does an idea spread, right? Once I have an idea, how does it spread? Just like a diffuser you might use on your hair. And then the adult education, adult learning theory, which a lot of you know, right? That, are you an auditory learner? Are you a visual learner? Are you a kinesthetic learner? Secret here is everybody is a little bit of each. You may be primarily more one than the other, but everybody's a little bit of each. So how are we going to get these out? How are we going to spread these to the people? Well, when I did this research, I came up with some major themes. I actually interviewed people. A lot of this was done on Zoom because, COVID. And I recorded them all, translated them all using a brilliant tool, otter.ai, which was the best thing that was available at the time, and then went through and started saying, what feels the same? What are these people saying to me that feels the same? When they said this, did they actually mean this? And starting to do this affinity clustering. And so I found there were 5 sort of codes that came out where I could say, what are the reasons to shift to CRM? How painful is your life on Excel? Because that's what most of the people were coming from, Excel or some sort of less robust CRM system. So what were their reasons to shift to CRM? What was the process of change? So how did they move from doing things manually? We've all met that salesperson that writes things on little sticky notes and puts them on the wall because they love to see their work. They're like, yes, I have so many things in the pipeline. Just wait until next quarter. I know I'm not going to hit my quota this quarter. And then how their team members learn CRM. So you've got people who really, really love it, and you've got people that really, really hate it, and you've got people in the middle that don't want to talk to you about it because they're like, it's just something you make me do. How time saved by a CRM system has helped the organization. So what's that outcome, right? Those are those quick wins that we like to talk about. And then what suggestions for improvement do they have for CRM and organizations? Which is the piece a lot of us forget about, right? A lot of us go and we implement and we're like, ta-da! Here it is. There's your system. Have a great time. See you later. Enjoy that. 3 releases a year. Give me a call.